Hello, Moline High School. Today is March 13th, 2024, and we are going to talk about SAT and PSAT test prep. So first, I want to talk about some counseling department updates. Big push for seniors. Make sure you are on track to finish. If you have credit recovery classes, please do not wait until the last minute to finish them or to even get them started. We've got spring break coming up in a week and a half. You got all of spring break that you could be working on credit recovery. And this also goes for all of you students who are in credit recovery right now. Whether you're working on that with a teacher or through Edgenuity and Night School, please continue to work on that. Make sure you know what you need to do. We don't want any last minute things after spring break trying to get everybody to finish up. Okay, so our agenda for today's lesson. First, we're going to do a quick review of self-awareness. We're going to talk about what is the SAT, PSAT, when is it, and how can I prepare myself for it. So just a quick review of self-awareness. To be self-aware is to be able to realistically assess your strengths and weaknesses while maintaining a positive mindset. It's the ability to judge where you are in life, determine where you would like to be, and set goals to achieve your vision. It's about being able to acknowledge your behaviors, actions, and words. Admit when you're wrong or have not been your best self, to be proud when you are your best self, and overall understand who you are, and where you want to go. We talked a lot about self-awareness for the last two lessons, and I really hope you guys were able to do some activities to try to help you become more self-aware. I hope that you have been more aware of how self-aware you are. I know that sounds kind of funny, but taking the time to really know who you are and starting to really like yourself is a big deal and will take you very far in life. Okay, so let's switch over to the SAT and the PSAT. Excuse me. So the SAT is actually a suite of assessments. There's a lot of them. It includes the SAT, the PSAT, NMSQT, the PSAT 10, and the PSAT 8 and 9. So little fun facts, the SAT and the AP exam was pioneered by College Board, and their non-for-profit organization was founded more than 120 years ago. The SAT used to stand for Scholastic Aptitude Test, but the test has evolved and the acronym's meaning was dropped. And today the acronym has no meaning. It's just the SAT. That's just what they call it. The SAT is a college entrance exam that is taken by students in their junior year of high school, and we give it to all of the juniors here at Moline High. And the PSAT stands for Preliminary SAT, and we give it to all 9th and 10th grade Moline High School students. So when is it? So the PSAT for 9th and 10th grade is on Wednesday, March 20th. And on Wednesday, April 17th is the SAT testing for 11th grade. On Monday, March 18th, we're going to follow a Wednesday bell schedule, but we're still going to dismiss at 3 o'clock. At 2:15, the 11th and 12th graders are going to go to the BPAC, and the 9th and 10th graders are going to go to their testing rooms for practice for the PSAT. So, how to prepare for the tests. So when taking a test, most people worry about the content. So like what is on the test. And of course, it is very important to prepare for the content, but it's also important to prepare your mind and body to take a test as well. We're going to talk about preparing for the content and preparing for your mind and body. So the content for the PSAT. College Board does have practice tests, and your teachers may or may not have talked to you about some of these practice tests and done them with you. You can also access them on College Board. Since the PSAT is a practice for the SAT, you're actually getting practice just by taking the PSAT. The SAT for juniors, there is a lot of practice tests available for the SAT. College Board is a great resource. Blackhawk College also offers SAT prep on Saturdays. It already started for this year, but sophomores and freshmen, look for the information for next year. As you become a junior, you can look into taking that before the test. There's also a link on here, and I'll put the link in the Google Classrooms. If you're interested in getting the official SAT study guide, you can purchase it on Amazon if you want to do it that way. Okay. How to prepare your mind and body. One big thing we always talking about is eating. I know it sounds crazy, but it's so true. Always make sure you're eating enough every day. I talk to a lot of students who are feeling really run down and not feeling good. And even as my own kids were going through high school, just talking about, are you eating enough food? You need to make sure you're eating enough. Eat as much whole food as possible. You want to limit sugars and processed foods, and eat breakfast the day of the test. Even if you don't feel super hungry, eat some protein with your carbs. And protein will make you feel full longer, and carbs give you energy to get through the test. We will do snacks during the testing morning to continue to fuel your brain and body. And if you're eating well, your body and brain function so much better. Sleep, you need to get some sleep, and that's just not preparing for a test. Everyone should be getting a full night of sleep. The quality of sleep also matters as well. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is a good goal to aim for. Get off your phones, get off your screens about an hour before you go to sleep. Get a cool, dark environment and figure out the best routine of sleep that helps you feel the most refreshed and energized, and try to stick to that routine. Finally, exercise. This doesn't need to be hardcore weightlifting and cardio. You should incorporate moving into your everyday routine. Focus in PE class to maximize your activity. Go for walks after school when the weather is nice, and find some workouts online or apps that you enjoy. Yoga, Pilates, and HIIT workouts are just some examples that would be really good. If you eat a balanced diet and you keep moving and get decent sleep, you're going to be totally prepared, not just for tests, but just for everyday life. So today's activity, we're going to focus on some mindfulness. So one of the best things that you can do for yourself to prepare for testing or when you're feeling out of sorts is mindfulness. Mindfulness is a way to bring yourself into the present and calm your mind and body. It helps with your self-awareness and gives you a clear mind to focus on what you need to do in the moment. So there is a mindfulness resources document that I have linked in the Google Classroom. Your activity today would be to look through the websites and the YouTube videos. And my favorites are the breathing. The breathing exercises are so great. They're so good for helping calm your mind, getting oxygen into your body, getting you feel refreshed. So my favorites are those. Okay, everyone, I will see you in a couple of weeks. I will see you the week after spring break. So good luck on the PSAT, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.